Namaste friends, welcome to Vedic Astral Science. From today we will discuss about the Karakatwas or significations of houses or bhavas in astrology, and in today's video we will talk about the first house in Vedic astrology, which is also known as Lagna or Ascendant. Okay, and another names of this particular house, which is the first house, are Tanu or Kaya Bhav. So both these words, Tanu and Kaya, means physical body, this Panchabhautik Sthula Sarir. Okay, and in this video we are going to talk about the significations of first house or Lagna basically, and also these are the things which an expert astrologer should be able to tell by only studying this single house in the birth chart, which is the first house or ascendant. So here we forget about all the other 11 houses in the birth chart and will predict anything from Lagna only or ascendant only. And this video is not about the planetary results in the first house or ascendant, like sun in the first house or moon in the first house. Here we will be discussing only the Karakatwas or significations, or what are the information we can extract from studying or analyzing the first house or ascendant. So before going into the Karakatwas or significations of first house or Lagna, let us understand what is ascendant or Lagna. So ascendant or Lagna is the zodiac sign or Rasi which was rising in the east horizon at the time of your birth. Okay, and if you are erecting a Prashna Kundali, then Lagna represents the zodiac sign or Rasi which is rising in the east horizon at the time of casting the Prashna Kundali. So this is the astronomical definition of Lagna, and we can calculate the exact degree of the Lagna through mathematics. For example, one Rasi is the span of one Rasi is from 0 to 30 degrees. Okay, so which particular degree was rising in the east horizon, so that is very important. We call it the Lagna Sputa or Lagna Spasta, which is the degree of Lagna. Okay, and if you don't know what east horizon is, then it is very simple. You just have to face the eastern direction, as in the direction from which sun rises in your place. Okay, and the place where the sky appears to meet or touch the earth. Okay, so that point is known as the east horizon. So whichever degree within the Rasi is rising through that exact point will be the Lagna Sputa or degree of Lagna. Okay, that you can see in many softwares. The degree of the Rasi is mentioned, so that becomes very important. Okay, so this is what Lagna or ascendant is. Now we will go into the significations or Karakatva part. As we can see in the point number 1 under the significations or Karakatwas, Lagna or ascendant is defined as Janma or birth in the classical Sanskrit texts of Vedic astrology. Now what this actually means? It means that a good astrologer should be able to tell you the circumstances, surroundings and many other details regarding the event of your birth. Whether you were born in some hospital building or during a travel or journey on a boat or ship or in an aeroplane. Okay, so Lagna also reveals information about the relatives or family members who witnessed the event of your birth. You can even know the environment, climate of that day, the nearby objects in the room, and the direction of the door of the room where the native was born. Lagna also shows the loka or dimensions from where you have ascendant or descendant. In Prashna Jyotish, as you can see in the point number 2, Lagna represents Vartaman Kal or present moment. The word Kalya has been used, so it represents time or Samay. And Lagna signifies querent or the person who is asking the question to an astrologer. Lagna represents the time of sunrise, as you can see in the point number 3, or Suryodaya. Why? Because at the time of sunrise, sun occupies the specific degree of Lagna, which is also known as Lagna Sphuta or Lagna Spashta, which I have already discussed. Apart from that, sunrise or Suryodaya is also a symbol of all kinds of beginning or initiations. So any new beginning can be seen from Lagna. Alright friends, now let us discuss about the most important part of today's video, which is the point number 4, physical body. As I said earlier, Lagna or ascendant signifies our 5 elemental sthula sharir or gross body. Lagna reveals everything about your physical body, your body structure and shape, whether you are tall or short, are you slim and thin or having a bulky body, will there be fat in the body, your complexion or skin tone, are you fair complexion, are you having a fair complexion skin or dark complexion skin tone, your Ayurvedic body type, as in are you having a Vata, Pitta or Kapha dominated body, your physical strengths and weaknesses, are you going to enjoy bodily or physical comforts in life or not. Okay, Lagna shows will there be a well nourished body or a malnourished body, because if you have a well nourished body then you can enjoy the physical comforts, otherwise you will be suffering and dealing with the pains of some kind of disease. Lagna reveals the identity marks in the body, whether there are moles or any special marks in the body, any kind of deformity or disabilities in the body, any extra organ, like some people have extra fingers. Okay, so those kinds of things are also revealed from Lagna. Lagna also shows your immune system and overall health. It also specifies the particular body organ which is susceptible to diseases or injuries. Also remember that Lagna determines the prana or quality of vital energy which we take in. Because of prana there is life in the body, and Lagna signifies that life force. Also the planet of health and vitality, which is Sun, is the Karak of first house or Lagna, and he is also exalted in the first house of Kal Purus Kundali. So this is why ascendant or Lagna is so much associated with health. Lagna is also defined as Uday, which means rise. As Lagna is the quality of your life, it also determines how much you can rise or progress in your life. Let it be career, relationships, spirituality or anything. How much potential you have within you, your courage and strength, determination. In one word, it tells about your growth. First house shows the prakriti or nature of the native, his or her habits, because Lagna is also known as Atma Bhav or Swa Bhav. Atma means self and Swa also means self. And the word Sabhav literally means habits. So our very nature can be known from ascendant, because Lagna represents the way we project ourselves in the external world. Let us talk about point number 7, friends. This is very interesting. Ayu or longevity. Okay, how much you are going to live, for how many years. So that is also revealed from Lagna or Ascendant. Okay, so ayu or longevity, and also the mode of death. Okay, these things can be known from the Lagna itself. A good astrologer need not study anything else. He can tell you from this particular house or this single house, which is first house or ascendant. And apart from that, longevity depends upon two more houses. Okay, I will tell you those houses here. One is the third house and another is eighth house. So these two houses also you should consider before determining the ayu or longevity or saying anything about the mode of death of the native. When it comes to the human body parts, Lagna represents our head or brain portion. Okay, the top of the body is represented by Lagna and feet is represented by the 12th house. So head or brain and also the functioning of brain, whether you are having a healthy brain or not, so those kinds of things are known from studying the Lagna or analyzing the Lagna. Lagna also tells about the amount of hair you are going to have on your head. Okay, whether there are highly dense hair or lightly dense hair. So it has been observed that whenever sun occupies the Lagna, or let's say the Lagna lord or the sign lord of the ascendant is combust or very close to the sun, then the person may have thin hair or less hair density or may suffer due to baldness. So friends, these are the basic significations of ascendant or first house, and now we know the significations, but we do not know how to apply them. Okay, so now I will tell you that how to understand whether the Lagna is under positive influence or not. So for that we need to understand or follow the basic principle of Vedic astrology, which is the benefic and malefic planets. Okay, the Naisargik Subha and Asubha Grahas. So in astrology, the benefic planets are Jupiter, Venus, a moon which is having Paksabal, as in the more moon is close to Purnima Tithi, the strength of moon will increase. So that moon should be considered a benefic moon. You can take from the Shukla Dasami to Krishna Panchami duration as benefic moon. Then comes a well associated Mercury. So these are classified as benefic planets in astrology, and malefic planets are Saturn, Mars, nodes Rahu and Ketu, and a badly associated Mercury. We don't take Sun in any category, but you can take Sun here as a Krura Graha. But if Sun is strong in your birth chart or placed in a friendly sign, then or friendly Vargas or good Vargas, then Sun gives good results. Okay, so this is optional. You can take it out of the list of malefics. Okay, so if benefic planets as in Jupiter, Venus, Moon or a well associated Mercury are aspecting the Lagna or occupying the Lagna, then we can say that the Lagna is under benefic influence, and positive significations of Lagna or ascendant will flourish or enhance, such as the native will have well nourished body, he will have physical comforts and bodily comforts in life. Okay, But in case malefic planets are aspecting Lagnas, then what happens? Then positive significations of ascendant or Lagna suffers. Okay, the native will not enjoy good health, he will not enjoy bodily pleasures or comfort. Okay, he may have to deal with some kind of disease. Okay, so all those things are possible. And the second point you have to note, which is the placement of Lagnes or ascendant lord. So as long as Lagnes or Lagna lord is posited in Kendra or Trikona house, in friendly houses or in friendly Navamsas or good Navamsas, then it should give good results and positive qualities of Lagna will be enhanced. But in case the Lagna lord occupies 6th house, 8th house or 12th house, or as in Dusthana houses, okay, or Lagnes may be associated with malefic planets or aspected by malefic planets. So in all those cases, the significations of Lagna may suffer. Okay, native may approach in wrong directions in life. Okay, or may spoil his health. So all those kinds of things are possible. What I have told here about benefic and malefic planets is generalized. Okay, in case the Lagna is Capricorn or Aquarius, and let's say Saturn is occupying the Lagna or aspecting the Lagna, then what happens? It increases the strength of the ascendant. So it may not give adverse results in that case. For Aries and Scorpio native, Mars is Lagnes. So we need to modify the results as per the demand of the situation or as per the individual birth horoscope. Okay, so that is how we should apply the concept, not but blindly but judiciously. And also we need to check another factor, that the lord of evil houses should not influence the ascendant, as in the 6th lord, 8th lord or 12th lord should not influence this house. Okay, so this is a complete and the simplest way to determine the possibilities and strengths and weakness of any house. Okay, you can apply this concept in any house to determine the prospect of that particular house. Here we have talked from the point of view of ascendant only. Okay, apart from that, ascendant or first house is a very important house, the most important house as far as medical astrology is concerned. Okay, and if you need to know deeply or specifically about the vulnerable parts or organs of the body, then you have to go to D3 or Dreskan chart. Okay, so that gives more complete picture. Dreskan is to divide the 30-degree span of a Rasi into 3 equal segments of 10 degrees each. D3 or Dreskan reveals specifically about which part of the body is going to be affected. Okay, and if you talk from the point of view of medical astrology, then apart from first house, 6th house and also 8th house, these two houses are equally important. 6th house shows solvable issues for those problems where solution is possible, and 8th house shows chronic illnesses where solution is not possible. You have to coexist with the disease. Okay, so this is all about the first house or ascendant in today's video, friends, and we will continue this series, and in the next video we will come up with the second house or significations of second house, and this video will also be updated in the playlist significations or Karakatwas of houses. Okay, so see you soon and happy learning. Stay fine.